Gwen Stefani was born on October 3, 1969 in Fullerton, California, and raised in the neighboring city of Anaheim. As a child growing up in a working-class family with strong musical roots, Gwen was immersed in a variety of musical styles. Her father, Dennis Stefani, an Italian-American who worked as a Yamaha marketing executive, and her mother, Patty Flynn, an Irish-American who was once an accountant and later a homemaker, shared their passion for folk music, particularly artists like Bob Dylan and Emmylou Harris. This early exposure shaped Gwen's eclectic musical tastes. Her older brother, Eric Stefani, was also a major influence. A talented keyboardist and animator who would later work for The Simpsons, Eric introduced Gwen to ska and punk music, laying the foundation for her future in alternative rock. Eric recruited Gwen to sing backing vocals for his band, which early career and the formation of No Doubt was officially formed in 1986 in Anaheim, California. Originally a ska band, its early lineup included Gwen as a backup singer, John Spence as the lead vocalist, and Eric on keyboards. Tragically, Spence took his own life in 1987, just before the band was scheduled to perform a major showcase. Gwen stepped up as the lead vocalist, marking a significant turning point in her life and career. The band faced an uphill battle in the early 1990s. Their debut album, No Doubt, 1992, released by Interscope Records, failed to achieve commercial success, due in part to the grunge movement dominating the airwaves. However, Gwen's commanding stage presence and unique voice began to garner attention. Undeterred, the band recorded the Beacon Street Collection, 1995, independently, which led to their breakthrough album, Tragic Kingdom, later that year. This multi-platinum record featured hits like Just a Girl, Spiderwebs, and the chart-topping ballad Don't Speak, which stayed at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 airplay chart for 16 weeks. Tragic Kingdom established No Doubt as a major force in alternative rock and launched Gwen into superstardom. Icon of the 1990s, Gwen's appeal went beyond her music. Her style, a fusion of punk, glam, and vintage, resonated deeply with fans. Sporting platinum blonde hair, bindies, tank tops, cargo pants, and red lipstick, she redefined fashion norms and became a cultural icon. As a frontwoman, she brought a bold femininity to a male-dominated genre, paving the way for future artists to embrace individuality and confidence. Her onstage charisma and offstage candor made her relatable and beloved. Gwen became a fixture, on magazine covers and in fashion spreads. She didn't just follow trends, she created them. After a decade of success with No Doubt, Gwen ventured into a solo career. In 2004, she released her debut solo album, Love, Angel, Music, Baby, heavily influenced by 1980s pop, new wave, and electro. The album was a commercial success, producing major hits like What You Waiting For, A Rich Girl featuring Eve, and Hollaback Girl. The latter becoming the first digital single to sell over 1 million copies in the United States. With The Sweet Escape, 2006, she solidified her place as a pop powerhouse. The album's title track, a duet with Akon, achieved international success. While critics sometimes debated her artistic direction, few could argue with her innovation and influence. Gwen's solo work was marked by daring visuals, genre-blending sound, and theatrical performances. Parallel to her music career, Gwen became a force in the fashion world. In 2003, she launched her clothing line, LAMB, Love, Angel, Music, Baby, which reflected her eclectic tastes and cultural influences. It quickly gained attention for its bold designs, combining vintage Hollywood glamour with streetwear and global aesthetics. Following LAMB, she introduced Harajuku Lovers, a more affordable brand inspired by Japanese youth culture. Although she faced criticism for cultural appropriation, especially for her portrayal of Japanese backup dancers known as the Harajuku Girls, Gwen has maintained that her work is born out of admiration and artistic interpretation. Her fashion ventures expanded into fragrances, handbags, and accessories, solidifying her as not just a music star but a savvy entrepreneur. Her influence reached runways and red carpets, often collaborating with major fashion houses. Gwen never stayed in one lane for too long. In 2012, No Doubt released Push and Shove, their first studio album in over a decade. It showcased a matured sound that fused reggae, dancehall, and pop elements. Though it didn't match the monumental success of Tragic Kingdom, it reaffirmed the band's artistic evolution. She continued her solo journey with the deeply personal album, This Is What the Truth Feels Like, in 2016. The album was inspired by her divorce and emotional rebirth. Songs like Used to Love You and Make Me Like You offered fans a glimpse into her vulnerabilities and growth. In 2017, she released You Make It Feel Like Christmas, a holiday album featuring both original songs and classic covers, including a duet with Blake Shelton. It was a commercial and critical success, further showcasing her versatility. Gwen joined NBC's The Voice as a coach in 2014. Her tenure on the show allowed her to mentor young artists while further connecting with fans. Her authenticity, emotional intelligence, and vibrant personality made her a beloved fixture on the show, alongside judges like Adam Levine and Blake Shelton. Her television success opened new doors and introduced her to new audiences, particularly in Middle America, where she became more widely embraced during her romance with country star Shelton. Personal life and high-profile relationships. Gwen's personal life has often been in the public eye. She married Gavin Rossdale, lead singer of Bush, in 2002. The couple had 3 sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. Their marriage ended in 2016 amid reports of infidelity. Shortly afterward, Gwen began dating fellow The Voice coach Blake Shelton. Their relationship became a media sensation, bridging the worlds of pop and country. In 2021, they married in an intimate ceremony at Shelton's ranch in Oklahoma. Their musical collaboration, including the hit duet Nobody But You, showed a softer, more romantic side of Gwen, contrasting with her punk beginnings. Gwen Stefani has won 3 Grammy Awards and been nominated for dozens more. Her influence spans generations, with her music, fashion, and image impacting artists like Rihanna, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Billie Eilish. She has been praised for her ability to evolve while remaining authentic. From ska punk rebel to pop icon and TV personality, Gwen continues to defy industry norms. Her resilience, creativity, and willingness to take risks make her a rare figure in entertainment. Through her philanthropic efforts, including support for children's hospitals and disaster relief, she has also demonstrated a commitment to giving back. Gwen Stefani's journey is one of bold reinvention, personal strength, and boundless creativity. Whether leading a band, creating fashion, mentoring new artists, or performing on global stages, she continues to captivate and inspire. Few artists have navigated the changing tides of the entertainment world with such flair and endurance. Gwen Stefani isn't just a star, she's a phenomenon whose legacy is still being written.